not living on default anymore. I feel like I'm not just on autopilot. There's something called the 75 hard going around, and I've watched a lot of videos on it, and it's like if for 75 days you and you have to do it consistently every single day, and if you miss a day you have to start all over, but you have to do like two things of exercise that are 45 minutes long, and one of them has to be outside. You have to follow a diet. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. You have to drink a gallon of water a day, and then take like a progress picture every day. Um, and I've seen so many people that are doing it and attempting it, and they either like say it changes their lives and it's amazing, or they continuously fail at it and it makes them feel awful. Um, I I had been wanting to try it, and but I have POTS and EDS, and so those physically do not allow me to do those every single day for 75 days. So I created something that is a little bit more forgiving and graceful, and so I'm just going to share that with you. So it's called the 75 Intentional. I made a whole journal about it here in my bullet journal. Go Buffs. But the 75 Intentional is, I started on March 18th, and June 1st is my last day. Today is April 28th. So the premise is that it's basically the 75 hard, but doable for someone that has POTS or EDS, or both, or any other kind of chronic illness that, or honestly, it's not even just for chronic illness people, it's for anybody that just wants to be more intentional in their lives. So instead of taking a progress photo every day, I have take a reflection photo or journal entry every day, and I've been trying to do that. Drink water throughout the day and create checkpoints for yourself instead of drinking a whole gallon of water a day. Like that just seems a lot to me. Maybe it's not a lot to some people, but to me that seems a lot. So I just make sure I have a great big water bottle right next to me throughout the day, and when it's empty, I fill it up. Here's the water bottle that I was talking about, and I just try to set reminders for myself throughout the day to drink water. And listen to your body, eat accordingly, and create checkpoints to remember to eat. I sometimes forget to eat, and that definitely doesn't help POTS or EDS, but that, just listening to your body and asking it what it wants instead of picking a diet and being like, I picked this diet, so I'm going to stick to it. So just actually listening to your body. And then instead of doing two 45-minute sessions of workout, I say complete 15 minutes of low intensity exercise once per day. And that can be Pilates, that can be yoga, that can be going for a walk, that can be swimming. It can be literally anything as long as it's for 15 minutes. And some people might say like, oh, 15 minutes, that's hardly enough time to even get started. For me, that's plenty. And read 10 pages of whatever the fuck you want, because life is too short to be reading just nonfiction, so read whatever you want. And then I added a few because there was only, I think, like 5 rules for the 75 hard, but I added these other ones just because I feel like it just balances out. So sit and meditate and listen to your body, converse with it, let it know that despite its issues, you are there and care for it. So that can be, really big and helpful, especially with chronic illness, but really I think anybody would benefit from these. And then also spend 90 minutes on a project or a business. So that is just like something you're working on, a business idea, something like that. And then the last one is to spend 1 hour each day adulting. And so like today I went to the bank, and that was like a half-hour drive one way and a half-hour drive back, so that's adulting for the day, I guess. But yeah, so I have it all in my bullet journal, and just remember to drink your water. And if you see these 75 hard challenges going around and you think that I can never make that work for me, make it how you want. If you want to adopt the 75 intentional, please do. I would love to know how your experience is going, because for me, I feel like it has changed my life a lot. I feel like I'm not living on default anymore. I feel like I'm not just on autopilot, you know? Like, I feel like I'm able to actually participate in my own life again. And that's really nice and something I haven't felt in a very long time. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do one of these walks, and that's just like a nice little 15-minute walk. And thanks so much.